Hi, we all know that children tattle. Have you heard of a teacher tattling? I was visiting a program the other day and I walked up into the school. I was at the reception desk and this teacher came by. She was a little bit older, she had gray hair, but she looked really, really stressed out. She was just all worked up. She was just her whole body was just so stressed out. She came up to the front desk and she said to the lady, Ryder is acting up again. Ryder's kicking, he's hitting, he's spitting. And I've told him to stop and he's not listening. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. And she said to this lady, it's time for your talk with him. And as I'm watching this teacher tattling on a 4-year-old, I gathered from her conversation that he was 4 years old. And as I'm listening to her, lots of things are going through my brain. And maybe some things are going through your brain as you listen to a teacher tattling. Maybe it's more than she can bear. Maybe she's not paid for all this. Maybe the parents are to be blamed. Maybe the child is out of control. Maybe it's not fair on the other kids. Maybe, he needs to be sent home. Maybe it's unfair that, we have such challenging behaviors and how dare he kick her and hit her. And this is more than, she signed up for being a teacher. All of those could be valid points. But as I'm listening to her, here's what I'm thinking. This teacher has no connection with Ryder. This teacher has no relationship with Ryder. How do I know that? Because she's expecting the person who answers the phone to come into her room to give Ryder the talk. Whatever the talk is, whatever this person at the front desk does with Ryder, my guess is Ryder calms down. My guess is that he responds. Why? Because he probably feels seen and heard and understood by this person who's over there, not his primary person who's in the classroom. Think about that. Children can't learn from someone who doesn't like them and love them. How is she going to change what she's doing with Ryder if she gets so stressed out, so frustrated, and so triggered? She gets stressed out. She becomes reactive. He picks up on that. He knows this grown-up doesn't like it. And so you might be saying, okay, well, what do we do with this? Exactly. We need to have tools that understand, we need to understand tools, how to connect with children, the ones who trigger us. That's where the work has to happen. That's where we have to change our mindset. So I'm going to give you 3 tips for that. The first one is you have to change your mindset. You have to look at the behavior as a need. So attention-seeking behavior is a relationship-seeking need. Ryder is kicking, hitting, whatever he's doing, he's trying to get a connection with her. Ryder knows that when he does that, he gets a rise out of the grown-up. So that's his only way to make a connection with her. He has learned to meet his needs, but it's not working for anybody else. So if you don't like the behavior, teach them a new skill. Right? That's the second point. The first one is that attention-seeking behavior is a relationship-seeking need. We have to change our mindset. The second one is, if you don't like the behavior, teach them a new skill in their backpack. He's only using the skills he has in his backpack. The third one is, I'm going to connect with him before I correct him. What does that mean? That means I ask before I tell. So before I just tell Ryder to stop kicking, hitting, whatever he's doing, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to use these sentences. This is a great way to ask. You could use the sentence, I notice you're kicking. What happened? What's going on? Do you need a hug? And so many times when children have challenging behaviors and I give a response like this, do you need a hug? Teachers are like, I'm not going to reward bad behavior. I'm not going to just feed in bad behavior. That's mindset. Your mindset is telling you that you're rewarding a bad behavior. What I'm telling you is change that mindset to say, I'm not rewarding bad behavior, I'm meeting a need. Most of us in the field of education are compassionate, loving people, but we are so stuck in our ways that I'm not rewarding bad behavior. You're not rewarding, his emotional bank is empty. You're depositing in his emotional bank. You're meeting a need. So check it out. The attention seeking behavior is a relationship seeking need. The mindset has to change about that. Teaching him a new skill in his backpack means that you connect with him before you correct and give him other ways to do this. The next time you need my attention, you could just come and talk to me. The next time you need help, you could just say, Ms. Prerna, I need a hug. Can I give a hug from you? Right? We have to teach him a new skill because what he's doing is not working. I hope that this helps you. Keep the questions coming. I do read your questions. I do read your comments. If you liked it, share it with others, pass it on. There are so many writers in our programs right now who are desperate for connections and relationships. And I know the teachers want to make a difference. When we know better, we do better. All the best. And you can do this work. It's hard, meaningful, purposeful work, but it's so worth it if we can make these connections with the little humans. Like and subscribe, share it with others. I have tons of free resources on my website, togetherwegrow.online. Check it out. Until next time, bye for now.